It's Woman to Woman Wednesday. Odds are you've heard of doulas when it comes to childbirth, but there's a growing number of doulas when it comes to end-of-life care. They provide essential support, comfort, and other non-medical services to the dying and their loved ones. They are changing the conversation around death. Joining me at our table is our incredible panel. Renee Cheval. Arlene unfortunately couldn't be here, but she'll be back. And we have a very special guest today, Melissa Graziano, a certified end-of-life doula from Transitioning Peacefully. Melissa, it is great to have you at the table.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
You have an interesting path here, career path. You worked as a nurse, you're a hospice volunteer, an advocate, an educator. But what brought you to become an end-of-life doula?
For me, it's purpose for me. There's such a great need. I saw a need in my nursing role, but more so when I became a chronic pain warrior, honestly. And in the hospice role, there's just a need to fill these gaps for people.
So Melissa, what exactly does an end-of-life doula do?
We've heard of birth doulas. Catherine spoke about birth doulas. Mm-hmm. So end-of-life doulas walk you through your end-of-life journey. We're there to support, comfort, and guide you, as well as practical support for people who are navigating a terminal illness.
So something we all have to face, which is death, right? Why do you think people don't want to talk about it?
It's a huge part of the issue. We're fearful of death. We're fearful to lose our loved ones. We're fearful to embrace our own mortality.
And also, too, end-of-life doula is taboo, right? We talked about people don't want to bring up the topic of death. They don't want to plan for it. Mm-hmm. It can be sort of the elephant of the room and uncomfortable to discuss. Yes. But that's where you can come in and offer what? Can you give us specific examples of what you would do for someone who would want your services?
Yes. One of the biggest things I want people to understand is that planning and talking about it does not make it happen sooner. It just helps you and your loved ones be better prepared, and it can lead to a more peaceful experience. And it also, in embracing your end of life, you're embracing living life to your fullest. So there's that aspect. So it's a lot of education and getting people to understand that perspective.
There's also, in every person has very individual wants, right? Yes. When it comes to the end of their life. And how do you fill that gap of fulfilling those wants and helping families through their grief?
And that is the biggest part of this service for people, because we offer that education. We offer, it's very individualized, as you mentioned. So someone may want to plan thoughtfully their funeral arrangements or what they foresee as a good death for their family members. So that's when they bring us in. They are willing to have those conversations, and we try to make it easier for people to talk about it by making it softer, by giving them the education and the understanding that knowing and planning, like we plan for births, we plan for weddings. If you plan for this, it's so much more comforting for your final journey, and it's a gift for your loved ones that they don't have to guess at what you want for your end-of-life wishes.
How can people learn more, or what should they do? Should they do their research, and how can they find you?
For me, my website is transitioningpeacefully.com. I'm online. My contact number is on there. You can email me. You can reach out by phone, email, and I will meet with you one-on-one with you and your loved ones and address what your specific needs might be.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Melissa Graziano,
for
coming to the table.
Thank you so much for talking about this, ladies. I appreciate the awareness for people out there to embrace this.
All right.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
If there's a topic you'd like us to talk about at the table, we invite you to join the conversation. It's so easy. All you have to do is email us w2w@WTNH.com, and we will be back next week with an all-new Woman to Woman.